The idea is a very simple one. And, the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better. And it's a constant quest, it's an infinite quest.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
What is up, y'all? I am at the gym. I didn't do too much today. I just went and did some cardio because, to be quite honest, my body is exhausted. Which is crazy because I didn't have class today. I woke up normal time I wake up to go to class. Check my phone. Got an email notification from my teacher, said he wouldn't be in today. So we had online classes, which online classes basically just do your assignments at home and do attendance when they do attendance, and which AKA means just sleeping. That's what it means. It's just say that you're here in the morning, go to sleep, wake up at the next time, say that you're here, and then you're good. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So I got a decent amount of sleep. So it's not like the best like sleep cycle or anything, because I had to get up and go sleep a couple of times instead of just sleeping all the way through, get a full sleep cycle. So it wasn't the best, but it was better than having to get up early and just push through the day. So, but towards the end, man, I was just exhausted. Like toward the end of the day, I was just exhausted, man. I just had to. It's bad because I laid in bed I got home at like 12:30. I got my room, took off my clothes and everything, and just lay with my socks and my vest and everything, just laying there for about 30 minutes or so. And the crazy thing is, I had to force myself out of bed because, so I don't use Twitter or X, and X does a good job of not letting you see much of anything on this website without you having an account and being signed in, right? But there's this other website that allows you to access X without having an account. And before I got this camera iPhone, my actual phone, which is sitting on my phone holder right now, my actual phone has that site blocked, because when I'm on the computer and I go on it, I have really good self-control, and I'm usually on there for a certain purpose. Like I need to actually find something. Same thing with Reddit. Like I need to find something, so I go on the computer, find it, and I get off of it. When I'm on my phone, I'm laying in my bed or I'm in the bathroom, whatever the case may be. It's very risky, so I have it blocked on there. With this camera iPhone, I have the main core and everything blocked, so I can't view those. My router itself blocks Reddit on my phone, like on this phone. I have Blocker X, which is the blocker app on my main phone. I have that with Reddit whitelisted, because there's a lot of times where I had to go on Reddit to look up different stuff just for different topics and discussions and stuff like that. So it's been very helpful, and I was doing that way more than I didn't want to be on Reddit. So just whitelisted that, and I've only been using Reddit for its intended purpose as far as what I need to use it for. So that's that. But point is, I didn't have that alternate X website blocked on this phone, this camera iPhone. So I was in bed and I was using this phone, and then I went on that website to look something up, and then you know how X does those suggested posts and stuff like that. I don't know what it is today specifically, but earlier today I was on YouTube and I was searching up something. I was searching up, I think it's something about Korea, like just something about the nightlife or whatever. It was something like normal. It was like just nightlife in Korea or whatever. And I saw a thumbnail of a video pop up, and it looked like it was trying to be not safe for work, but also wasn't. But it was weird, and I was like, and the video had like it was like a 13-second video or something like that. It was, I ain't open it, obviously. I just saw it and I was like, yo, what the? And I just rebuked it. I rebuked it and kept going. Then I saw another video like that, thumbnail, and I rebuked that as well, and I got off of that search completely. I was like, nah, this is not it. So that's how I used X on this phone, or the X alternate website on this phone, and I was looking up normal stuff, and then suggested post popped up with some not safe for work stuff. Got out of it, and once that happened, I immediately got out of bed. I got out of bed, put on my gym clothes, and I'm like, yo, I gotta leave the house, man. I gotta leave the house. Of course, I went ahead and blocked the alternate X website on this phone, so that's blocked now. But I had to leave the house, man. So good thing I did that. It's a good thing I didn't look at anything crazy or anything like that, because I would have had a chaser effect, and I would have some weird stuff in my head, man. Especially after having the blue balls 2 days ago. It wouldn't have been a good combination, you know. So I'm glad I got that done. And if you see me, I just noticed it right now, actually. If you see me like not looking at the phone, I'm just looking around. I don't know if y'all could tell by my eyes, but I told you I'm exhausted, and you can literally see it in my eyes. I'm exhausted. So my eyes like naturally just looking away from light for some reason. So that's why I'm not looking at my phone right now. But yeah, besides that, I can say that conversations have been pretty crazy. You know, like when I was in class, for the most part, I'll be quiet, right? And I'll still be quiet if I'm like the teacher's teaching something. And of course, I'll pay attention. We actually had a funny thing. We had a quiz earlier in the week. No. I forgot when we had it. It might have been. No. I forgot when we had it. That's crazy. But we had a quiz recently. And me and the guy that sits next to me, we got like a few of the highest grades in that test. There are two guys that did higher than us, but we got one of the highest grades in the class. And the other guys that don't really pay attention or talk in class, whatever, they some of them, well, a good amount of them still passed, but the grade wasn't the best, and then some of them failed. So yeah, for the most part, not for the most part, but when it's important, I'll be quiet, you know, I'll listen and stuff like that. I stay off my phone, because we're not supposed to use our phones in school. It's like a school rule. I don't use my phone. I show up to class on time every day. I leave. I'm supposed to leave. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I've been cracking jokes with my teacher a lot more. My teacher's very chill, like very, very chill. As long as you do what you're supposed to be doing, he's super chill. So I've been cracking jokes a lot with him. At work, I've been cracking jokes with some of the security that is there, that's usually there with us. Just cracking jokes with everybody, man. I've been more naturally charismatic, you know, and I definitely had to thank retention for that. Because I can just, it's one of those things where I can just tell. I just know. I'm like, it's retention. Retention is doing this for me. Like, I just know. It's not like maybe, no, it's not. I know for a fact retention is doing this, so thank you for that, man. And I've been experiencing a lot of good things, so I don't want to mess that up. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess that up by viewing some that content. You know what I mean? I've been going strong, and I told y'all before that I was in a state where I feel disgusted thinking about those videos because like it's fake, and your mind puts yourself in the position of that guy in the video thinking that it's it, and it's like a whole thing. At this point, because I updated y'all a ago, at this point my mind's kind of in a state where if it did see that content, it would have pretty much forgotten the feeling it felt before, because I've been pretty H word lately, HORNY lately, so that pretty much overrides those bad feelings I've been having. That's why I gotta stay disciplined and avoid that stuff, because if I see it, then I'm gonna think otherwise, and it's gonna be a whole thing. So I just gotta stay strong, man, because I know if I see that stuff, or if I just, relapse in general, I'm gonna forget everything that I've learned. I'm gonna forget the feeling that I felt. I'm gonna forget the good benefits that I'm experiencing, and all types of stuff, man. So can't do that, man. And I will say, retention also gave me energy to go to the gym today, because if I didn't have it, I would have been slumped when I got home. So again, I didn't do like the actual workouts as the cardio, but it's better than doing nothing, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But with that being said, I had to go home and get gas. Well, I had to go back and get gas before I go home. And what's with these gas prices, man? Like this freaking WAR is going on, man. But anyways, with that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Brother and out. Peace.